Hey, what's up everyone, Soniboy here, and welcome back to another video where today I'm here back again continuing my Mod Madness series for Sonic Generations on PC. Well, actually, today I'll be starting my first ever mini-series for the channel, which is going to be on the Unleashed project for Sonic Generations on PC, which if you guys do not know, the Unleashed project is a pretty old Sonic Generations mod that actually aims to add all of the Sonic Unleashed day stages into Sonic Generations. Well, not all the stages, but all of the main variants of the stages. And yeah, as you can see today, we are playing as my girl Blaze the Cat right here, and this is the Unleashed project, if you guys have never seen it. I'm going to go ahead and just run through all of these real quick and just show you. But yeah, there's a whole new hub world, and it looks really good in this game. But yeah, since we are playing as Blaze, I thought it would be nice to go ahead and play with Mo Isle, because, you know, it kind of looks like Water Palace, and I don't know. Blaze is from the game with Water Palace. Water Palace is her stage, I would say. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. And also, I do have the alternative lighting mod enabled as well, which basically changes all of the stage lighting for all of these stages, which makes them feel a lot different from how they feel in Sonic Unleashed, which is a game that I've played to death over and over again, and there's no reason to, you know, play all those stages with no changes again. Also, I'm using a completed save file of the Unleashed project for this, because I want to be able to show off the super forms of all these characters. And yeah, that's basically it for this series. It's not going to be much, you know, it's not going to be nothing special. We're just playing through these stages with the lighting and with some characters, and that's really about it. However, once I finish this episode, once I finish the stage, I'm going to go ahead and play through maybe one stage of base generations, and then I'll end the video there. Because these are pretty short stages, and we already missed the first shortcut. That's great. Not the first shortcut, but one of the first ones. But yeah, I'm going to try to show off her super form, which is Burning Blaze, and yeah. Also, one thing I do want to mention, there are actually a lot of very minute differences in gameplay between Sonic Generations and Sonic Unleashed, which they're like things that you literally never notice at all unless you play them both like side by side. But no, Generations is actually pretty different gameplay-wise, so some things right there, like as you saw, I had to actually homing attack one of those enemies right there instead of just dashing through them, because Sonic's boost in Generations actually is not powerful enough to boost through enemies like it is in Unleashed, which is very weird, and I don't know why they made that change to Generations, but they did. And also, we get a lot of rings in this in these stages, so it's gonna be very easy to go super and not lose it. Which is a great thing, because I love not losing my super form. But yeah, I'm gonna wait until we get a little bit further in the stage. Also, right here as well, we cannot go under the rails and actually land on the right one right here, because usually I skip like underneath the rails and land on the right one like at the bottom. But you cannot do that in Generations, because Sonic is not fast enough to do that in Generations, or maybe his air boost isn't powerful enough. I don't remember which. But yeah. Just little differences like that are kind of annoying, but it's really nothing like that crazy. It doesn't really ruin the game at all. It just makes it a little bit different to play. There's also some upsides to the different gameplay, because some of the things, like the Dragon Road skip, the Dragon Road shortcut at the start of the stage is actually way easier to do in this version of the game, because Sonic is slower and has better braking and stuff. But yeah, also all of the QuickTime event ramps have been changed to be like little rainbow hoops that are above ramps, so you got to be a little bit careful when you're trying to do those. They're no longer automated, like you just have to actually jump at them and stuff like that. But it's really not, it's like not too hard. You can easily do them and stuff. But yeah, that's basically all the changes made. Also, we don't have the QuickTime event cannons anymore. They're just the normal cannons that shoot you out, like in Generations and Colors. But actually, I don't think Colors has those. I think that I think Generations was the first game to have them. God damn it, I didn't go super! Yo! I was too busy thinking about all the differences between the gameplays. Oh my lord. I'm so sorry. Alright, but I'm actually going to go ahead and replay the stage for a little bit until I get to the end. And then I'll show you guys her super form, and I'll edit everything out until I get there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go super right here. Look at them soul emeralds too. Jesus. We got my girl Burning Blaze up in here. So yeah, this is Burning Blaze from Sonic Rush, her super form basically, and she looks sick as hell, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you, she looks really cool. Them tricks are hella fast. Her boost aura looks really cool as well here, like goddamn. She's pretty swag. I don't know, I actually really love Blaze's super form a lot, which is, you know, I don't know, I just think Blaze is a really cool character and stuff. She's pretty underrated. I honestly wish that we had another game with Blaze as a playable character, because I don't mind seeing her in the background and stuff, but like, she is like literally the only character that is actually on par with Sonic in terms of like strength and speed and everything. And not only that, but she literally has fire powers. She literally has like fire abilities. That is so cool. She is a stronger version of Sonic. It is crazy, and we never get to see her do anything besides like suck off Silver in the background occasionally. But yeah, there we go. That is Burning Blaze right there. She's looking sick as hell. And yeah, we got a B rank again. Or no, that's an A rank. Okay, there we go. Alright, here we are back in base Sonic Generations. And yeah, let's go ahead and actually find a stage for her. We already played Windmill Isle, which is very close to Watered Palace. So, you know what? I actually think that let's just do Crisis City. Because, you know, she's literally right here anyway. We got two blazes right there. But no, Crisis City is, I guess, one of her stages from Sonic 06. So I guess it fits pretty well. And I don't know, this is a very fiery stage, and we'll get to see some of her animations a little bit better here as well. Like, look at that jump, dude. That jump is so sick. I absolutely love how she, like, literally spins like a goddamn Beyblade, dude. She literally spins like a Beyblade. And I don't know, it just looks really nice. It reminds me of, Espio's jump in Knuckles Chaotix. It looks a lot like that as well, which is a very cool animation, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's a good game, because it's not. Knuckles Chaotix is actually kind of dog shit. But the animations are really good. The art is really good, I guess. Actually, Knuckles Chaotix multiplayer is not bad at all, but... well, it's still bad, but it's a lot more fun because you have two people playing it. But no, Knuckles Chaotix single player is kind of terrible. It's really not fun. Because the AI is just really stupid. Hold on. How in the world did that even happen at all? That's crazy. Yo, why did that even happen to me? That ruined my whole score for the rest of the stage. Great. But no, I do wish we could actually see more of Blaze in the Sonic franchise, because she is really cool, and I don't know, she just like, she has mad aura. She honestly has mad aura. And you know, I'm honestly kind of like, I'm not really too much of a fan when games kind of like go woke or whatever. It's not really, like, games don't really go woke that often, but I mean, like, I think a lot of people would actually be kind of upset if Blaze got a main character spot again. I would not be upset, because she's an actually good character that's not like just there to be a woman, but you know what I mean. The woke mind virus of gaming. That when they added Yasuke to Assassin's Creed, that shit was crazy. Yo, we could play as Yasuke the Black Samurai dating a non-binary Chinese man in the 16th century. That was crazy. That's some real crazy stuff right there. The power of technology, I'll tell you what. And it's not, you know, I don't even care about Yasuke. I think Yasuke is actually a really cool character, but the problem is he's a real dude. That's a real guy. And they low-key, like, you could play as a real dude, and you could, like, go date a non-binary, like, Chinese person in that game. It's so weird. Like, what? Like, why are you doing that with the likeliness of a real human that was actually alive? It's so weird. Like, why not just make an original character for the game? That's also the only time you ever played as a real historical figure in Assassin's Creed, I think. I don't think you get to play as them in anything else. I mean, obviously, my boy Ben Franklin is in some of them, but, like, he's not playable, so... But no, there we go. That was Crisis City with Blaze. I did not go super because I ran out of rings at the very end right there. So I'm glad that I actually went super in Windmill Isle, but, yeah, she looks pretty damn good here. I do like her animation right there for her S rank. But, that about wraps this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I did say, this is actually a mini-series, so I'm not going to be playing a lot of stages for this stuff. I'm just going to be playing the stage for the Unleashed project, and then maybe one more stage after that, like in Generations. But, yeah, that's about it for this one, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Hey, what's up everyone, Soniboy here, and welcome back to my Let's Play series on the Unleashed project, or my mini-series on the Unleashed project, I guess. And yeah, today we're getting right back into it. We're going to be playing through Savannah Citadel with Styx the Badger, as you can see right there on the title screen, and let's go ahead and get on with it, yeah. So if you missed last episode, we played through Windmill Isle with Blaze the Cat, and now we're on to Savannah Citadel with Styx the Badger. And also, I actually really like this Styx mod right here. I think her model looks very nice in this game. And, you know, Styx is actually a pretty cool character in my opinion. I do wish she'd come back. I'm sure she will come back eventually in the modern universe, because, I don't know, I think that they mentioned her in Sonic Frontiers, maybe, or something like that. But no, I think they mentioned her in Sonic Frontiers, and they were like, yo, Styx is a woman or something. I don't know what they said, but I know Sonic mentions her at least one time, and he, like, acts like she's, like, just part of their world, which is completely fine with me. If it means that Styx gets to come back, I'm completely fine with that. I don't care what universe she's in, but I do think it would be really funny if she ever shows up in another modern Sonic game. I think it would be really, really funny if they made, like, her whole gimmick, like, acting like she's from a different universe and everyone's all different now for her. I think that'd be really funny, and also be really in character for her. But, yeah, this is Savannah Citadel Day Act 1 right here, and we also do have the alternative lighting mod on, as always. And, yeah, this is just Savannah Citadel. This one is actually not that different from the Unleashed version, but I think the end of it is a little bit different. Like, they changed some of the layouts at the end of the stage. But for the most part, this is basically the exact same. Except for we have, like, the generations, like egg pawns and stuff. Because you can't be having them, what do you call them? You can't be having them unleashed enemies in this game, I guess. But no, Styx actually looks really good here, and I did think that she fit perfectly. Yo, was that an elephant? Yo, whose elephant was that? Was that elephant in the original game? What the hell? I do not think that that creature was anywhere in the original Savannah Citadel. That's crazy. But no, look at that right there. That ramp was actually way closer than it is in the Sonic Unleashed. And also, I think some of the platforming has changed here as well. What the hell? Yo, no! Yo! What was that? Why did I fall through it? What? Okay, yeah, this is a little bit jank right here. This is a little bit of Sonic Generations jank right here. Also, I don't think that Styx has a super form, so I'm not gonna go ahead and try to do that, because I don't want to turn into Super Sonic. I want to stay as Styx. Okay, yeah, some of these are changed as well right there. And I think, yeah, this new section right here is completely different. Kind of. We could just skip it as well. But, yeah, there we go. That was the end of Savannah Citadel. That was a 2-minute long stage. We got an A rank as well. And, yeah, look at Styx right there. I think that is the basic Sonic animation, but it looks pretty good on Styx. I'm a pretty big fan of that. Alright, here we are back in base generations. And, let's go ahead and actually find a stage for Styx. Maybe Seaside Hill would actually work, but, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to Seaside Hill. Do we have Sonic Boom in this game as a song? We do! Okay, there we go. That fits, because we're playing as a Sonic Boom character. So we're gonna use the Sonic Boom song from Sonic CD. But, yeah, here we are with Styx again. She still looks pretty good. I actually do like how she looks in this game. I know that it's really unrealistic to want so many playable characters in a Sonic game, but, I really would not mind if, like, I don't know, I just want there to be another boost game like Unleashed or like Generations, and I want there to be just an endless supply of characters to play as. They don't have to be all different. I mean, I want, like, Tails and Knuckles to be different, I guess. Maybe, like, Amy or someone. But, no, they don't have to be different. As long as they're all fast and they all feel good to play as. I feel like adding an ungodly amount of characters would make these games much more replayable. Because even as a kid and stuff, like, Sonic Generations and Unleashed were two of my favorite games ever. But, I was so bored with the character selection. Like, I was just so bored with only having Modern Sonic and Daytime Sonic. Like, I don't know. And watching Kaban play all those mods and stuff all that time ago, that is literally what made me want to get into having a PC. The only reason I have a gaming PC to this day, and the only reason I have a YouTube channel, is literally because Kaban Armani did those Mod Madness videos, and that shit made me want to have a PC. I wanted to play as different characters in Sonic. I don't know, I just really wanted to play as someone besides Sonic for once. And don't get me wrong, Sonic is my boy, but I don't know, he's kind of a boring boy. He's kind of really boring sometimes, especially in the Roger Craig Smith games. But yeah. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose. I was like not holding the analog stick right there. When you use your mind. Sonic Boom is it's a classic right there. That's a good song. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sonic Boom is a good song. I actually really love the Crush 40 versus Cash Cash remix too. I think that might be one of my favorite Sonic songs ever, is the Crush 40 remix of this. It is just, it sounds so heavenly, dude. It sounds so beautiful. Oh no. I don't know how I messed that up, but I did. It's not a huge time waster though. It doesn't really take off a lot of my time. And there we go, that is the end of Seaside Hill with Styx the Badger. And she's looking pretty swag. Let's go ahead and see that S-rank animation though. I mean, it's the same as Sonic's, but still, looks pretty good on her. But yeah, there we go. That was Seaside Hill. Well, that about wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already, and let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys enjoy my Unleashed Project series? And also, let me know what characters you guys want to see in the upcoming episodes of this Unleashed Project series, because I have not figured out all the characters I want to play as yet. But yeah, I know that the next episode I'll probably be playing as Shadow on Rainy, what is it? Rainy Rooftop Run, which is a very cool, you know, new lighting for Rooftop Run. But yeah, anyways, that's about it for this one, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Hey, what's up everyone, Soniboy here, and welcome back to my madness video for Sonic Generations on PC, and also welcome back to the third part of my Unleashed Project Let's Play series. As you can see today, we will be playing as Shadow the Hedgehog using the real Shadow the Hedgehog mod by Ultimate Darkman, an absolute classic. And we'll be checking out Rooftop Run today, or should I say Rainy Rooftop Run, because Rooftop Run is actually rainy in this alternative lighting mod that I have enabled as well. But yeah, this is the real Shadow mod. This is actually one of the best mods for Sonic Generations, I think, but I've never played it or showcased it because, well, you know, I already played as Shadow in Sonic Unleashed. I played all of Shadow Generations 1,000 times, so I kind of felt like you guys wouldn't want to see me play as Shadow in Sonic Generations. But I felt like using the Unleashed project was a good excuse to use them for once, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the stage right here. And as you can see already, we got that new animation for my boy Shadow, we got that new UI, and we got the raindrops falling down on his head right here, because this is the rainy variant of Rooftop Run. Also, all of his tricks are different, all of his... Dude, literally everything has changed. This Shadow mod, when he says this is the real Shadow mod, he means that shit. Like, this is literally Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, he literally has all of the animations and everything. It's crazy. But no, Rooftop Run is actually pretty cool in this Unleashed project. It's a little bit different, I think. Some of this stuff has changed here to fit Generations. Like that right there, like what was that even supposed to be? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know where there's balloons there, but there are. And okay, I thought that was the QuickTime event section. I guess it was not. And also, like in Sonic Unleashed, we have some pedestrians to watch out for. Because if we run into them, we will not hurt them at all. We will not A-train them and, you know, blow them to pieces. But we will get bounced back by them because somehow humans are much more powerful than the ultimate life form, I guess. But yeah, also, dude, this lighting just looks so good in this stage. And I think that it's really cool because Spagonia is, you know, that's supposed to be a mixture of like France and Italy and the UK and stuff like that, in London, I guess. So it is really cool to actually see it be rainy and stuff because, you know, the UK is hella rainy. The UK is just miserable. It is a terrible place to be at every moment of the day, at all times, especially nowadays. Don't even get me started. But yo, I'm half jokey. I'm half jokey. I don't know. I've never been to the UK. I don't really want to go to the UK because, I mean, I never wanted to go in general. They don't have very much there. What do they have, like? I don't know. The only thing the UK ever gave me was like Tom Scott and Ed Gold, so I mean that's a pretty good. They're pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. At least Ed Gold was pretty cool. Rest in peace. But yeah. Oh, let's hit that that light speed dash right there. And okay, I thought I almost ran out of boost for a second, but we're good. And yeah, I don't know. Yo, whoops! I did not mean to go super right there, but it is completely fine. We will stay super. I was actually trying to do that light speed dash. But no, here is Super Shadow, who looks very, very good as well. This is actually probably my favorite part of this mod, is the fact that we got Super Shadow, and he looks really good in this. But I guess we're going to play the rest of the stage as my boy Shadow here. So that's complete. I mean, as my boy Super Shadow, I meant, sorry. But that is completely fine with me. I absolutely love Super Shadow. Let's go ahead and wall jump right there. That's actually new. I don't think that's in the original Sonic Generations. I mean, sorry, I don't think that's in the original Sonic Unleashed version of the stage, I meant. We actually missed that shortcut because I guess the Lightspeed Dash doesn't feel like working with Super Shadow for some reason. Sure, but whatever, it's fine. We can still get through the stage anyway. These videos are short as hell anyway, so it's okay to have some padding. Even though I do want to perform as perfectly as possible. We no longer have any quick time events to do right there either. Also, dude, his super tricks are so sick. I don't know, Shadow is raw as hell. Super Shadow especially is raw as hell. I love Super Shadow to death. He is so cool. I don't know, I just like forms. Okay, let's be careful. Huh? Yo, what the... Dude, what the world? Okay. Okay, I guess. I'm trying to take my time right here. Sure. Let's take the upper pathway. And I also cannot tell if I'm actually boosting or not, because there isn't really a boost aura for Super Shadow. But no, we got 300 rings, okay? We got 300 rings right now. We are eating good. We are not going to lose this super form. I usually lose the super form in the Generations version of this stage, but not here. We are in healthy supply of rings right now. And also, the range looks so sick. Like, the general wetness of the stage just looks really, really good here. Oh, we got some axes and stuff in this version as well. That's pretty neat. But yeah, dude, look at that. I don't know, something about Super Shadow is just so cool to me. He looks so awesome. Alright, and there we go. That was Rooftop Run, Act 1 Day. And my boy Shadow looking sick as hell with his own sick music to go along with it. But yeah, that's about it for the Unleashed project, so let's go ahead and go back to normal generations. Alright, so here we are in base generations, and you know what? Hold on, let me see real quick. Do we have who's our rival battle? It is Sonic, but do I want to do that, or do I want to play this stage? Well, the rival battle is incredibly short anyway. Maybe I'll actually replay the whole game as Shadow one day, but for now, we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to go and play through Speed Highway because it reminds me a lot of Westopolis. I would play City Escape, but I don't feel like playing City Escape. And also, I don't know, the dark stages fit Shadow a lot more in my opinion. But yeah, let's go ahead and hit that helicopter right there. And yeah. Also, I don't know why I never used that helicopter shortcut before. I mean, I use it sometimes, but I feel like I've never used it in any Mod Madness videos, and I don't know why. I just kind of forget about it. It is a little bit more fun to just take the long way, but at the same time, I do like getting my times down to be a very good time and stuff like that, so yeah. I'm falling free in the wind. Sorry, that's my theme though, okay? I gotta sing it. It's my theme. It's been my theme since like 2022, I think, even. Dang. Yeah, I've been out here grinding for a minute for not much return, honestly. I only have like 1,000 subscribers. 1,300 something, but you know, that's not bad at all. I'm actually pretty grateful for my subscribers, and I'm very glad that you guys all like to watch my videos and all enjoy them and stuff. I'm very glad that I have a, you know, kind of small little community. But no, it's just kind of crazy. I've literally been making YouTube videos for like, I think maybe 7 years, 7 or 8 almost, and yeah, not much. I don't really have a lot to show for it, but that's completely fine. It's really just a hobby anyway. I don't know how I messed that up. I'm sorry. I've not played this stage in a minute, so let's go ahead and go super right there. And now we can just automated like fly through the rest of the stage, I guess. But yeah. But no, I've been doing videos for a long time, and a lot of my earlier ones were kind of terrible. I didn't actually start really taking YouTube seriously until like 2024 or 2025 maybe. Just because back then, in like the earlier days of my channel, this was literally, I was just a kid doing this for fun. Just to like post things and be like, yo dude, I used to tell people at school about my channel, and now I'd probably cry if anyone at school found out about my channel nowadays, but I'm just kidding. Actually, a lot of people I know about it, but nah, I don't know. I really used to just do this for fun, and I still do it for fun, but at the same time, I do like trying to make videos for you guys, and I do get a lot of comments sometimes that are just about people saying like, yo, I really appreciate your vids, and I really appreciate the type of stuff that you bring to the table and stuff like that, and you know, I really appreciate you guys saying all that. It does mean a lot to me, and I'm very glad that my style of video has resonated with so many people, because, you know, really, I only started doing stuff like this just to fill that void in my heart of like no Kabanamani uploads. But you know, I'm very glad that I've been able to like deliver on, you know, kind of being not a second coming, but kind of being, you know, someone similar to Koban, which I'm very glad I was able to do. But yeah, that about wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Peace out. Hey, what's up everyone, Soniboy here, and welcome back to another episode of the Unleashed project for Sonic Generations on PC. And today we'll be playing through Dragon Road, and we'll be playing as Honey the Cat from Sonic the Fighters, who is actually a pretty obscure Sonic character, or at least she used to be. I don't know if she is anymore. But yeah, here we have Honey right here. The resolution is kind of low, it looks like. But here is Honey the Cat from Sonic the Fighters, which, actually, fun fact, she isn't really from Sonic the Fighters. She's actually from a game called Fighting Vipers on the Sega Saturn, and also in arcades. But yeah, Fighting Vipers was just another, you know, whoops, I did not mean to go to Rooftop Run. Yo, what stage is this? We got some demonic Hebrew text on the screen right there. I meant to go to Dragon Road right here. But, yeah, she's actually from Fighting Vipers, which was just a, you know, semi-generic 3D Sega fighter from the 90s. Yeah, also, of course, like always, we do have the alternative lighting mod enabled for the Unleashed project, so that this stage is like at a sunset now, or like at a twilight. I don't know how to explain it. But it looks very nice, and also I thought that Honey would fit this stage since she is like all red and stuff, you know. She's red and yellow, that's the colors of like China, maybe. Dog, yo. But no, Fighting Vipers was just another generic Sega fighter, I'd say. There's nothing really special about it. I've played it. I had the PS3 like port of it a while ago. Well, not a while ago, when I was a kid, I meant, but no, I had it on PS3, and it's just like, it's for real, it's basically just Virtual Fighter, honestly. There's not many differences between that and Virtual Fighter. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and see if we can hit that shortcut. We can, because it's super easy in this game. I don't know why, but in Unleashed, that shortcut is literally impossible, and in Generations, it is, like, just insanely easy. I do not know what the difference in gameplay is there. I don't know why it's like that. Dog. No, yo! Alright, sorry for the load there, but here we are back again at that same section right here. Also, Honey has some really nice, like, walking animations. I think that they look really good. You know, they don't really have a lot to work with when it comes to Honey, because she's in one game, and she's also in the Archie comics, and that's really about it. But, yeah, I don't know. Also, there is like a very surprising amount of people that think that Honey is from Archie and not from an actual Sonic game, which is kind of crazy. Actually, it's not that crazy. I don't even think you could play as Honey until the PS3 release of Sonic the Fighters came out. But still, she was always in the game's like code or something, but she wasn't actually fully implemented for some reason. I don't know. Maybe she was like supposed to be a test dude. Dude, yo, let me out. What the hell? What was that fumble that I just did right there? That was insane. But no, we're back on the right track there. I still took the rocket shortcut, thankfully. Okay, let's do that right. There we go. Okay, that's weird. I can't actually, like, homing attack him. In Unleashed, you can homing attack him. It makes it really quick. But, not here. Not here. And look at that. It's, like, darker now. This is a really cool alternative lighting mod. because like the whole stage like changes its lighting as you go through it. That's really neat. Because when we started it, it was like the sunset, and now it's getting like darker and stuff. That is really cool. Oh my god, I almost got hit. Also, there's like no drop shadow for any character for anything. There's no shadows for anything in this game. I don't know why, but it looks very odd compared to Unleashed. Because at least Unleashed doesn't have a drop shadow under Sonic, but it has shadows. Like, there's very realistic shadows in every part of that game. So I don't know what's going on with this game, but yeah. Oh no! Oh my god, that was hella close. Yeah, usually I don't think this stage is very hard, but I am very used to fumbling this stage like crazy, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do it a lot when I play mods for Sonic Unleashed, so of course I do it here. Also, I think that the ending of this stage has been changed. Yeah, look at that. We have like the chasers, or whatever they're called, instead of the big motherfucker. That's what I call him, the big motherfucker. But no, that's pretty cool that we have a new little take on the end of the stage right here, since the chaser, the big chaser guy, isn't actually in Sonic Generations at all. So they didn't want to reprogram him into the game, so they just put the ones from this game in it. Pretty cool. I somehow dodged that, that speed boost. But there we go, that was Dragon Road with Honey the Cat, and yeah. It was pretty fun. Okay, and here we are back in Base Generations, and we're gonna go ahead and actually play through a stage with Honey. And I'm trying to think what would fit her. I kind of want to do Rooftop Run, but that's also in Sonic Generations. I mean, sorry, Sonic Unleashed. But you know what? Whatever. Also, if you notice that the name is Orange Roofs right there, that's a little bit of some foreshadowing for a future series that I'm gonna do on the channel pretty soon, probably. There's no point in trying to keep it a secret. I mean, it's stupid. It's not, no one cares. I don't know why I act like people care about the secret series I'm gonna do on my channel. But no, pretty soon I'm gonna replay all of Sonic Generations in Japanese. So I've actually added a bunch of mods to basically restore every Japanese aspect of the original release. And yeah, so Orange Roofs is the name of Rooftop Run in Japan. That's what it's called in Generations and in Sonic Unleashed as well. And I don't know why they changed it for America. I mean, I do think Rooftop Run is actually the better name, but still, it doesn't really matter. But no, I'm going to actually be replaying all of Generations in Japanese with a retranslation mod that makes the script a lot more accurate to the Japanese script. So when you're watching the cutscenes with subtitles, you'll actually be reading the subtitles for the actual Japanese audio, not the American audio. Which is pretty cool, because the original release of this game just, I don't know, you could always set the language to Japanese, but you couldn't actually ever read the Japanese script for the game. It was always the American script in the subtitles, regardless of what language you chose. Which is kind of weird, but, nah, it's whatever. I feel like most games actually have some pretty accurate translations of their Japanese audio now as settings. I don't know. Not Kingdom Hearts! Kingdom Hearts does not have accurate translations, or actually, it doesn't even have Japanese audio. None of them do, for some reason. It's so great. I do not know why that's the case, but yeah, there's just no Japanese audio in any of the Kingdom Hearts collections, which is super weird, because I actually really want to play those games in Japanese, but there's just no option to. I'm going to probably get them on PC to do that. I was actually thinking about buying a Japanese copy of the 1.5 plus 2.5 HD Remix collection, but I realized there's probably not going to be English subtitles if I buy a Japanese copy of the game, so I'm probably just going to find a way to mod it if I get it on PC. Also, Honey does not have a super form, so I'm not going to go super, because she does not have a super form, so yeah. Pretty self-explanatory. And it's possibilities. I forgot I even had this song set for the stage. Alright, and there we go. That was Rooftop Run, Generations version with Honey the Cat, and yeah, look at her hitting that move right there. Looking pretty nice. So I'm actually going to go ahead and play a challenge act real quick, just because I don't want to play a whole other stage, but a challenge is pretty fine, I'd say. So we're going to go do that. Let's look over here. What is... That one's fun, but I don't know if I want to play it. This one is like 30... Okay, this one's 33 seconds long. We can play this, whatever. But, yeah. This one's actually pretty cool. I like the lighting in this one too, it's nice. You know, the Generations challenges are kind of underappreciated. I mean, I don't like them that much, but some of them have some really cool, like, visual changes. And some of them are actually fun, like this one. Okay. Okay. But no, Honey looks really nice in this game. I do actually really like her design in general. And I think she was pretty cool in the Archie comics as well, but, no, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent to her being in an official Sonic game one day. I don't really care. I don't think there's any reason for her to ever appear again, especially considering that she's, like, not even in the original Fighters. She's just in the remaster of it as a secret. But, no, I don't know. I wouldn't mind to see her return. She's pretty cool. That was not a new record, I don't think. You know what, we can also play the, drifting, or I mean, not the drifting. This one. High Flying Groove. Sonic Riders. It's a good song. I do want to see what she looks like on her board right here. Her miscellaneous board. It's not a surfboard, it's not a skateboard, it's not a snowboard, it's not anything. This board is just a literal board with nothing interesting about it. Why does Sonic have it? I do not know. At all. They never explain it. I don't even think... It's not mentioned one time in this entire game, and it's not mentioned in the manual. It's not mentioned literally anywhere what this board is. It's just a board that Sonic has. Because why wouldn't Sonic have a random board with no wheels? Like, I really don't know why they didn't just, like, do the, like, the piece of the airplane that he pulls off, or not the airplane, sorry, the helicopter. Like, why don't they just make an HD model of the helicopter piece that he rides on in Sonic Adventure 2? Like, why do they have to make it a random thing? It just overcomplicates things. Oh my lord. Uh-oh. Yo, yo, we're, I guess we're going backwards now. That's cool. Sure. Yeah, man. Dog, okay. I don't know why I even jumped right there. Get some rings. Was that the Palestinian flag right there? Hold on, what? I mean, I'm sure it wasn't, but it kind of looked like it. And there we go, that is the end of that challenge right there. And that about wraps this one up, as this is a mini-series, so the episodes are going to be very short. They're going to be embarrassingly short, actually. But, yeah, that about wraps this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Peace out. Hey, what's up everyone, Soniboy here, and welcome back to another episode of the Unleashed project for Sonic Generations on PC. And as you can see today, we will be playing as Nazo from Wrath of Nazo, or Nazo, however you want to say it. I don't really remember how to say it. But, yeah, this is actually a very cool character mod that I've liked for a very long time now. And also, as you could probably hear in your left ear, if you're wearing headphones, there was some nice little, Sonic Runners music there as well. But, yeah, I don't know why that was only, like, panning to the left ear. That's so weird. But, we're gonna play Cool Edge right here as my boy Nazo. I don't know why the frame rate is being so weird right now. It's kind of bizarre. But, yeah, we're gonna play this as Nazo right here. And, yeah, we have the alternative lighting mod on, per usual. And that's basically all there is to say. Oh, alright, sorry for the edit there, but I actually had the mod configuration all messed up. I put the lighting mod beneath the Unleashed project, so that kind of just breaks the whole Unleashed project if you do that. But no, here we are in Cool Edge. I got pretty scared for a second, because I actually really have wanted to show off this Nazo mod for a very long time. And I thought that he might be the reason why the stage was, like, loading incorrectly. But, nah, he is not, and, we get to play it as Nazo right here, who's looking pretty sweet, dude. I actually really love Nazo's design. He is based off a scrapped, like, supersonic form from, Sonic X, But still, he's a very cool looking character, and I don't know. The original Nazo Unleashed was probably one of the coolest fan animations for Sonic, like, ever made. So, yeah, I don't know, I just really liked it as a kid, and it was pretty neat. And here we have the bobsled from Sonic Unleashed as well, that's just in this stage. But, I'm pretty sure the bobsled here is actually just a skin for the, like, board that Sonic uses in City Escape. So, I don't think it's actually, like, a re-implementation of the bobsled mechanics. Oh man, we missed a shortcut! It's fine, I literally always miss that shortcut anyway. But also, look at the UI at the bottom left right there. That's looking pretty clean, dude. This is a very, very high quality mod. And no, I kind of fumbled this whole stage already. I don't know. It controls weird in Generations. Like I've already said before in the other stages. It just... the physics are just different enough to make it weird to play. Like, the jumps are a little bit different and stuff. Sonic jumps a lot higher and loses way more momentum when you jump in this game. Like, when you do a tap jump, I mean, not like a normal jump. And, yeah. Also, Nazo does have a super form, which is Chaos Nazo, so I'll show that off in a second here once I get closer to the end of the stage. Okay, I don't know what that lighting issue was in the reflections, but that was kind of weird. Also, I don't know who voices Nazo. I don't know where his voice lines are from. But, it does sound good, and I don't know, he just looks so sick, dude. I don't know, he's such a cool character. He's basically like the Sonic version of Cell, honestly. I mean, kind of like, so he's more like, he's a mixture of Cell and Frieza, I'd say. I think he's definitely, like, writing-wise, he's definitely a lot more inspired by, Frieza. But, just, like, general, like, concept-wise, he's a lot more like Cell, I'd say. Because his whole goal was, like, trying to constantly upgrade himself and stuff like that. And also, I'm not gonna lie to you, the, Nazo Unleashed, like, fan movie or whatever is literally... it's basically just a retelling of the Cell games, a little bit. I mean, there's a lot of similarities between that and the Cell games. So, I don't know. Tails also gets his shit, like, rocked. Tails literally dies in Nazo Unleashed, if you've never seen it. It's a really cool moment. Also, I don't have enough rings to go super anymore, and we are still in the sled. I think the stage might end after this section, so I might not have a chance to go super. Yeah, I didn't. But we'll show off his super form in a Generation stage. There we go, though. That was, Cool Edge, Act 1. That was Cool Edge Day, Act 1. From Sonic Unleashed, as my boy Nazo, and his gloves are hella shiny for some reason. Alright, and here we are in base Generations with my boy Nazo, and, oh dang, the whole white space background has changed color for him too, that's pretty cool. But no, I don't actually know what stage I want to play with him. You know what? We never really do Sky Sanctuary on the channel, so let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, Race to Win too, that's a good song. I always race to win. I don't even remember the lyrics to Race to Win, because, fun fact, I absolutely hate Sonic Rivals to death. It is terrible. I do not like either Sonic Rivals games. I've given them both a lot of tries. I've tried to play Sonic Rivals 1 on the channel, and I failed terribly, because I just got so miserable one episode in. But, no, I do not like Sonic Rivals. I'm very sorry. It is just a terrible game. Both of them are terrible, in my opinion. But if you like it, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I definitely get why people like it. It is a kind of a cool idea to have like a 2D Sonic game where all you do is race on foot. And also, the music and stuff and the stages are very good in that series, but they're just kind of like poorly designed. Like, they're just, I don't know. Everything about it is cool, but the gameplay itself is just shit. Like with most Sonic games, actually. A lot of Sonic games suffer from that problem. Like Sonic 06. Literally everything about 06 is really cool. Except for the gameplay, which is just it's terrible. There's no reason to play that game, other than to say you played it, like you got the experience. Dude! Yo! Alright, sorry for the edit there, but, yeah, I kinda got, like, cooked for a second there. I was just not doing good. And I somehow managed to fall off of this section right here and miss this shortcut, but, yeah. We got it that time. We have 35 rings. Honestly, not a lot. I really hope I can show off his super form. Or, I mean, his chaos form, actually. But, oh, no! God damn it. Dude! Yo! Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm doing... oh, my lord. oh, my... Oh my golly gosh, gee willikers, dude. What the hell? I am doing so shit. I am doing so abysmally shit. I'm sorry. Wow. I do not really remember the layout of the stage that well. Because I've also, like, this is kind of one of my least favorite stages. And the dog, are you Dude, what the fuck is... Yo! Did he really just... Oh my god. Okay, this is terrible. I've missed, like... What the fuck are you doing, Nazo? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Stop fucking turning around, you retard! What the hell? Dude, what was that? We got 57 rings. We can go super, but the question is, do I want to go super? It's like, what's the point of even showing it off anymore? Like, Jesus, dude. Alright, let's go super right here. Look at that. My boy Chaos Nazo is looking kinda slick. He's looking kinda slick, dude. Oh, we also don't lose our boost or our rings, so that's pretty neat, I guess. His Chaos form, like, prevents him from losing rings, so that's really cool. I could have just done it any other time when I had 50 rings. But, yeah, look at that super form, dude. We only got an A rank. That was kind of shit. I want to show off his not A rank animations. I want to show off his S rank animations. So we're going to go ahead and go to Green Hill Zone right here. Also, I'm sorry that a lot of these videos are kind of like inconsistently like timed. I don't know. Sometimes I want to play the stage. Sometimes I want to play these character mods a lot more than just one stage. But yeah. Also, Nazo can fly. My boy can fly. Like if you do an air boost, he never falls. There is like no falling for him at all. He zooms in the air. It's crazy. Look, bro, look at that. That is so cool. I don't know. I wish Supersonic had like more gameplay changes than just like being basically hold X to win. Because even though I do like Supersonic in this game, there's nothing interesting about him. He doesn't change up gameplay. He literally just makes it an hold X to win game. All you do is press one button. I wish he would have like given you the ability to like never fall after doing an air boost or something. Like made you like slightly faster. And like, I don't know, there needs to be more skill to Supersonic in Sonic games. Even though he's really not playable that often, there needs to be more skill to his gameplay. Especially in stuff like Sonic Frontiers, where like all you do is it's just quick time events. All of his boss fights are quick time events in Sonic Frontiers. It is so annoying. It's so dumb. I don't like it. Which, by the way, I never beat that game. I told y'all that I was replaying it and I was trying to like it. And I did like it for a little bit. I liked the first 3 islands like pretty decently. But, no, dude, the Chaos Island, I think it's called, was just complete, utter dog shit. I could not beat it. I didn't want to play that game at all. It was just a bunch of confusing level design that was just so messy and, like, dumb. I just didn't want to play the game. Let's get a better look at my boy Chaos Nazo right there. Look at that! That's pretty sick. That is a pretty sick looking form. I actually really love that minty color on him, too. Kind of reminds me of legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Which, by the way, there's actually a legendary Super Saiyan Broly mod for this game where you play as Brolik, who is a very old and very underused like character who is literally just Broly but if he was Sonic. And it's called the LSSJ Brolik mod, and it's pretty cool, and I kind of want to play it, but I cannot find a single render of that character on the internet, so I don't know what to put in the thumbnail. I don't want to put like crappy screenshots of my gameplay in the thumbnail for that mod, but I don't know. But yeah, there we go. That was Green Hill Zone with my boy Chaos Nazo, and he looks pretty damn sick right there as well. But yeah, that about wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Peace out. Hey, what's up everyone? Soniboy here, and welcome back to another episode of the Unleashed project for Sonic Generations on PC. And today we'll be playing through, I believe, Arid Sand with my boy Amigo from Samba de Amigo. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And yeah, there we go. That is the Amigo mod. This is actually one of my favorite mods for this game. I say that about literally every mod that I play, but I do really like this one just because it is like it's weirdly high quality. Like you wouldn't expect a mod of my boy Amigo to be so good, but it actually is. And he has his own animations and stuff. Like look at that. He runs with his he runs like a normal human being, not like Naruto, like Sonic does. You know, he doesn't have a spin jump, he just has a normal jump right there, and I mean, I don't know, it looks really nice. It's also an HD model. I think the model is from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. But, Seaside Hill. Okay, I guess the game thinks this is Seaside Hill, but let's go ahead and play this. And also the alternative lighting mod will be enabled per usual. And I think that Arid Sands is straight up in hell. This is evil Arid Sands, dude. What the hell? Yo. Okay, so there's like a solar eclipse in this stage, I think. Or something like that. It's trying to look like that one stage from Sonic Riders that also has a solar eclipse and is also in a desert, and we're already f***ing it up. But guess what? I don't care because I don't like this stage, so I don't. If I mess up, I'm not gonna restart it because I really do not care about this stage at all. It is my least favorite in the whole game. But yo, my boy Amigo is tweaking right now. He is running fast as hell. Look at that. Yo, that's crazy. But we got the eclipse sun in the back right there. Homeboy. Homeboy, what the hell was that? Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's start it over. We're doing pretty terrible. Also, I chose Amigo for this because, you know, I didn't know who to pick for it. Like, dude, yo. Okay, whatever. Fuck this game. I didn't know who to pick for this stage because I've been trying to, like, make the characters fit with the themes of the stages in the Unleashed project, but I have not been doing that very successfully. Like, I don't know. I chose Nazo for Cool Edge because he's blue. I chose Honey for Chunan because she's like yellow and red and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. But no, I chose Amigo for this because I really couldn't figure out who I wanted to put in this one. Because there's not really like any, I don't know, like Arab-related characters for like this game. There's no mods for that or something. Dog, yo, what the hell just happened? I was trying to lightspeed dash and it made me go super for like 1 second, and I just didn't finish my animation, so I didn't actually go super, I don't think. Yeah, this stage is straight dog water. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really do not like it. But yeah, and I know that I miss a lot of the shortcuts. I get it. Whatever. Fuck you, Amy. I know that you're gonna tell me that I missed a shortcut right there by not going up instead of forward, but I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't even like the stage. I don't want to play it well if I don't like it. But no, we do got some Sonic Riders vibes going on right here with the like eclipse in the background of the desert and stuff like that. It looks pretty neat. Sonic Riders is some peak, by the way. Also, I'm sorry I haven't been getting any of the red star coins. Just because I don't really want to collect them all. They're basically in all the spots of the Sun and Moon medals, which, if you don't know, the Sun and Moon medals are my least favorite aspect of all of Sonic Generations as a whole. Or sorry, I mean Sonic Unleashed, not Generations. But no, I absolutely hate the Sun and Moon medals in that game. I actually played it, when I did my Let's Play on the game, I actually played it with a mod that completely removes all of the medal requirements, because I did not want to deal with them. They are so annoying, they break the pace, like so. It's just really annoying. I don't want to replay the stages over and over to get the medals, dude. I just want to play the game. And it was a lot more fun without the medals, I must admit. It was a lot more fun. Alright, let's hit these guys right here. Dog, it is so dark in this stage that I can barely see where I'm going right now. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing, really. But no, like I was saying, I didn't choose Amigo for this because I didn't know what, like, there's no, like, Arab-themed characters, and Amigo is from Mexico, and that kind of just made me think, like, yo, it's kind of wild that there's no, like Latin, like, South American stage in Sonic Unleashed. Like, that's kind of a really weird missed opportunity. They chose to do, like, a Middle Eastern stage, but not a South American stage. Like, that makes no sense to me, honestly. I think that would have been really cool to have a South American stage, but, no, they just didn't do that, and they didn't, like, fuse, like, Mexico or whatever with any other type of country in the game, so I don't know. But nah, there could have been some cooler stages in Sonic Unleashed, in my opinion. They could have done a lot more with the world theming that they had. Let's go ahead and get through this. Also, I'm sorry for not going super. He does actually have a super form, but I did not show it off. And there we go. That was my boy Amigo and Arid Sands. Alright, and here we are back in normal generations, and let's see, what stage do I want to play with him? I think we should do nah, actually I don't want to play Seaside Hill. Let's just do Speed Highway real quick. But yeah, this is Amigo right here. I already said that because you already saw the rest of the video. But yeah, I don't know what to say really. Yo, I already messed up. Yo, I'm doing kind of and I missed the start over 4 times in a row. Yo, that is bad luck. There's something cursing me. I'm so serious. But now here we are in Speed Highway with Amigo. I don't know what he's doing here. He's just running around in his bare feet, just running through the city. But though it is kind of cool to see Amigo in Sonic generations like this. And also, he does have a... What the hell? Why is he so fucking fast, dude? What? What was that? Oh wait, maybe the animation, since he doesn't actually do a spinning animation, maybe that actually changes his momentum in the air or something like that. Because I think it's just like a really long, like, tap jump or whatever for him when he jumps. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. This might be an impossible, shortcut. It was fine, but that was really weird timing I had to do on that. But no, Samba de Amigo is actually a really underrated Dreamcast game. If you've never played it, that was like one of my favorite games when I was younger. It had like really cool like maracas that you used. It basically had motion controls way before the Wii, and also, dude, the Dreamcast was so ahead of its time. Like, it had a home menu, it had motion controls with Samba de Amigo and Sega Bass Fishing, which was just, dude, Sega Bass Fishing is raw as hell. That game is sick. I love it to death. And also Sega Marine Fishing is also really good. But nah, Bass Fishing was my game, because, you know, I'm from the South, so I like me some bass fishing, dog. I don't really, I've never really done like marine fishing in my life. Even though I do live not that far from the coast, still, I don't like, I've just never really done it. I don't know. I do like some bass fishing, though. Actually, I'll put up a photo of the bass that I caught the other day on screen right now for y'all to see, because y'all wanna see the bass that I caught, I'm sure. Also, look at this right here. We literally... My boy Amigo is absolutely fried right now. Holy... Dude, what is going on with your eyes? This is Super Amigo, I guess. He literally turns into Broly for some reason, and he turns red. I don't know. There has to be some sort of like, there has to be some sort of racist meaning behind the Broly hair. I'm not too sure, but yeah, there we go. That's Super Amigo right there. Looking pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. The Broly hair is frying me, dude. What in the world? Also, I think the textures are messed up on his face. Like, his face isn't red for some reason. But no, my boy went Fuego. He literally went to Taki's mode, and that is what he looks like. I guess his eyes are just completely bloodshot. Like, he is tweaking out right now. But yeah. Actually, I want to see him in a rival battle real quick. Huh? Yo, wait. Okay, we got Alex Kidd up there. That is Alex Kidd, right? From Alex Kidd. But that model is from Racing Transformed, I believe. Hold on. Let's see if we got a new boy for Silver over here. Okay, no, we don't. We just got Alex Kidd. But yo, this is actually a dream come true. I get to beat the shit out of Alex Kidd. That's crazy. Yo, I do wanna play this right now. I didn't even know that there was an Alex Kidd skin for Shadow. Yeah, my boy, let's go ahead and get it, dude. I want to beat the shit out of you. By the way, I hate Alex Kidd. It was like one of my least favorite games ever made. Dog, that is Shadow the Hedgehog. That is not... Yo. Okay, whatever. I guess that we don't actually have to fight Alex Kidd. I guess that was like an unfinished asset or something like that for the hub world. But, nah, whatever. We'll just fight Shadow as my boy Amigo right here. I don't know, Shadow does love his Latinas, but how does he feel when a Latino wants to fight him? I don't know about that one. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of would love to really beat up Alex Kidd, because I hated that game to death as a child. That was one of the only Genesis games that I had. It was Alex Kidd. I think it was just called Alex Kidd. It might have been like the first one or something. But no, that game was straight buns. That game was so fucking boring and just not fun. And like, you have to randomly do some Rochambeau shit, like halfway through a stage, like you have to go like gamble as part of the main gameplay. It's so weird, but nah. Rystar and Vector Man were like leagues better than that shit, and I don't know. I'm so lucky that I had other games like Rystar and stuff like that, because I would have hated Sega I would have hated Sega if the only Sega Genesis game I had was Alex Kidd. And I had like Sonic 2 and stuff, but I didn't really like Sonic 2 that much, to be honest with you. I still don't. I think Sonic 3 is way better. And also, I think Sonic 1 is a little bit better than Sonic 2. I don't know why, I just prefer Sonic 1 to it. But, yeah, there we go. That was the Shadow fight. Very quick, per usual. And, yeah. There we go, my boy Amigo is just running away. But, no, that ever wraps us up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Peace out. Hey, what's up everyone? Soniboy here, and welcome back to another episode of the Unleashed project for Sonic Generations on PC. And today, we'll be playing through, Skyscraper Scamper. Sorry, I cannot, think of the name. We'll be playing through Skyscraper Scamper with my boy Silver right here. So let's go ahead and go to, well, what is marked as Crisis City right here. And, yeah, fun fact, actually, the reason why I wanted to play as Silver in this stage was because Crisis City, actually, I'm pretty sure, is, sorry, not Crisis City, Empire City is actually supposed to be the non-destroyed version of Crisis City, I think, because all of the, signs, like all the road signs here, and just the general look as well, is very, very, similar to Crisis City, and the road signs are actually the same road signs that are in the real Crisis City. At least in Sonic Generations. So I don't know if that was the, like, intention with Empire City, like, trying to be the non-destroyed, like, future version, or, I mean, the past version of, Dog. Okay. Okay. Also, Silver has different physics, so he's gonna be a little bit weird to play as right here. He can, like, hover and stuff as well, and also, dude, god damn, he looks so good. This is a really, really high-quality mod right here, and, yeah, I don't know. He does control it different, though. I think his drift is a little bit, like, sharper as well. Or not sharper, but a little bit, like, slicker, maybe, or something like that. I don't know how to even describe it. But, nah, this is my boy Silver right here in Skyscraper Scamper. So, yeah, but I'm pretty sure Skyscraper Scamper is actually the past version of Crisis City. I'm not too sure. I didn't make the game, so I don't know. But, yeah, let's go ahead and... Whoops. Alright, we can actually just hover through all this right here, which is just so cool. I don't know, that is just such a cool feature that Silver has right there. And also, he has completely original animations for, like, literally everything that he does as well. Dog! Yo! Alright, sorry for the edit there, but, yeah, that was way too early to be showcasing the, super form for Silver. I want to get through, like, the whole stage before I do that. But, now look at that. We can literally just hover over everything. That is so cool. His hovering feels so good, too. And also, oh my god, his wall jump is really fast for some reason. But no, Silver actually has some really cool, like, physics changes in this mod. I don't know, he's very fun to play as. Yo, okay, that stomp was not, registering right there. And also, per usual, we do have the alternative lighting mod enabled for this, Unleashed project. And, also, this part right here is exclusive to the Unleashed project because... since there's no, like, thing that chases you and shoots lasers at you in this game, I guess they'd have decided to just, like, replace that section with cars or something that you have to dodge. That's pretty cool. I actually like that change more than I prefer it to the original, because I don't actually like the chaser robot guy from Sonic Unleashed. He's really annoying and stupid, and I hate him. Let's go ahead and go Super right here. Look at that. We got my boy Super Silver right there, looking pretty clean, honestly. He has a very nice, like, little, like, silver, like, metallic, shiny look to his fur, I think. And, I don't know. We really don't really get to see Super Silver that often. God, I cannot talk. But no, we really don't actually see Super Silver that often. But, it's cool to see him here. I think he's literally only in Sonic, 06. I think that's the only game Silver ever went Super in. Yo, that is such a tongue twister. Super Silver. It's hard to say that in, like, a full sentence. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, we can't actually stomp right here, because it makes you do, like, a... oh, yeah, the ring moves, too. Okay, yeah, this stage had a few changes to the Unleashed version. But there we go, we got an A rank, as we did with every other stage, and we got some Super Silver animations right there. Look at that! My boy looking clean! I can't believe he has his own animations for literally everything. Like, his own, like, rank animations and all that. It's just crazy. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go back to normal generations then. Alright, and here we are back in base generations, and actually, I think we have a new boss fight over over what Silver used to be. I think it's like Infinite or something now. Yeah, it is Infinite. But I don't really feel like playing that right now, so we're gonna go ahead and play through Crisis City, the stage. I cannot talk today. And what song do we got going on here? Well, I don't think that we actually have Dreams of an Absolution in this game, so we're not gonna play that. Actually, you know what? Okay, so I've actually turned off all of the in-game music for this game, and it's just the sound effects for me. But basically, in post-production, I'm going to add my own music to this game, because I'm getting kind of tired of listening to all the music that's in this game. Like, I've literally heard every song that's included in this game probably 1,000 times. I don't know, I listen to Sonic music like way more often than any normal person should. I don't know, I'm getting kind of tired of hearing it, even in the games themselves, and we already messed up. But nah, I'm just gonna add my own music later. And also, Silver can, he can, like, do a homing attack out of a hover. So you can hover with him, and then, like, as soon as you let go of the boost button, he'll actually do a homing attack. It is really cool. Like, it is a really nice mechanic there. I don't even think that's how Sonic's boost works in this game, but, nah, Silver is really fun to play as. I've been thinking about, like, replaying the whole game as Silver or something like that, maybe. Like, maybe replaying the whole game as Shadow and stuff. But, I don't know, I don't really feel like replaying the entirety of Generations with mods. I might just, well, not might, I am going to. I'm gonna replay the whole game as, not as, but I'm gonna replay the whole game in Japanese with a retranslation mod that makes the, script a lot more accurate to the Japanese script. So the subtitles will actually, like, fit the Japanese audio. But, yeah, also, my boy, he's a very blue, an incredibly blue, like, spin ball right there when he jumps. Smooth through there. Yeah, his hover is really fun to use. I say as I get hit. Try not to run out of boost right here. I ran out of boost for a second anyway, doesn't matter. There we go. We, like, just barely got enough rings for Super Silver, like, right there. So let's go ahead and go Super right here. And I hope we can make it to the end of the stage before we run out of rings. But, yeah. This Super form looks really, really good in this game, by the way. I did not finish that, trick, chain. Yo, he is bright. He is hella bright. I cannot see anything right now. That is Super Silver, that's his S-rank animation. I'm sorry that you cannot see him because the background is also bright and it just kind of blends with him very well. But, you know, let's actually go ahead and play through another stage. I don't want to play the Infinite fight because I don't actually like Silver's boss fight in this game. But, yeah, let's go ahead and go to Green Hill Zone. That's a pretty short one. Dog, who the hell is that? Yo, who is this? Dude, who is this? Okay, Sonic, listen up. Yo, that's not Tails. I don't know who that is. I think that's actually Ultimate Darkman. I think that might be Ultimate Darkman's Sonic OC. I don't remember. I don't even know if Ultimate Darkman made this. So if that's not Ultimate Darkman, I'm incredibly sorry. But I think that's who that is. But no, let's go ahead and play through Green Hill Zone right here. And dude, every animation that Silver has just looks so clean in this game. And his drift is really cool too. I like his drift a lot. Like, look at that. You have to, like, look at that. That's so cool. He, like, hovers, like, he holds, like, himself over the ground while, like, floating with telekinesis. It's so cool. Also, I like how his boost, like, his boost gives him, like, the teal outline that he has whenever he, like, does telekinesis on anything in Sonic 06. It looks really, really good. Because obviously, you know, he's using telekinesis on himself to fly. Silver is a really underrated character, honestly. He used to be my favorite. He used to be my favorite Sonic character for a while there, but I don't know. I just kind of stopped liking him after a while. I don't even remember why I liked him so much when I was younger. I think just because I like his design a lot. But no, he's a really cool character. Like conceptually, he's pretty well written. Honestly, he's cool all around. He has a good design. He has cool moves. I don't know. I wish we had to see some more Silver in Sonic games. He's probably the most underrated hedgehog, which is not saying much because there's only 3 of them, but, well, I guess 4. Amy's technically a hedgehog as well. And I guess I'd probably count Classic Sonic as his own separate entity from modern Sonic, so 5, I guess, but still. Alright, let's go Super right here. Yeah, there we go. I'll let you guys get a better look at him right here, actually. You can actually get a better look at his, like, metallic kind of look at, like, his shine that he has on his fur right there. And also, all his lights on, like, his hands and stuff change from teal to yellow. That's really cool. I don't even know if they did that in the original Sonic 06. I know that's really sweet. Alright, and there we go. That is, all of the... Sorry, what? Okay, I'm like losing it right now. I literally don't remember what I'm talking about. There we go. That is the Silver mod, and Empire City. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's up everyone? Soniboy here, and welcome back to another episode of the Unleashed project for Sonic Generations on PC. And today, as you can see here on the title screen, we'll be playing as Shadic the Hedgehog, who is by Haley, I believe. It might not be by Haley. If it's not, I'm deeply sorry, but they made the Sonic Unleashed Shadic mod that I played that has the same model and the same animations, so I don't know. But yeah, I thought that this would be a cool character for the last episode because the first ever Sonic Unleashed mod that I played on the channel was actually a Shadic mod, exactly like this one. And also we have some pretty bad frame drops in this menu right here. I don't know why the hub world has so many frame drops in this game. It's kind of weird. But, nah. So we are playing as Shadic right here. I really could not think of a character that fits the theme of Jungle Joyride. But, nah. So we're going to go ahead and actually play through Jungle Joyride right here with Shadic. And, yeah, the alternative lighting mod for this stage is pretty neat. I think it like makes it like kind of like nighttime or something. It's like it's like a sunset maybe. Yeah, look at the water too. The water looks really nice. Also, but dang, dude, it feels good to be back playing some Sonic Generations because I've been playing like FNAF. The last the last basically I know that the upload order probably hasn't been just FNAF. But for the recordings, I've been playing I played FNAF, I beat FNAF 2 the other day, and I played all of FNAF 3 today, as I'm recording this video. So, what the hell? Yo! The lighting is like a little bit weird. I can't really see the board in comparison to the water too well here. But this is the last time I'll restart the stage. Even if I mess up, I'm not going to restart it again, because I know some of y'all don't like that. Some people get actually infuriated whenever I restart a stage. But, nah. Also, I don't think that Shadic, sorry, I don't think Shadic has a super form in this mod, but he might. But I'm not going to show it off in this stage. I'll show it off when I play Base Generations in a minute here. What am I doing? What route did I just take? What was that? I've never taken that route before. Huh. Okay. Neat, I guess. But no, yeah, this is Jungle Joyride, 60 FPS, that beautiful crisp 60 FPS. That 4K 60 looking hella clean. This is how everybody wanted to play the stage in Sonic Unleashed, but this is not how the stage was in Sonic Unleashed. I will tell you that the stage did not run very good. At least it ran really well and recompiled though, so I don't know. Yeah, Jungle Joyride, I actually barely have ever played this stage. I've played this stage the least. compared to like most Sonic stages in Unleashed. But yeah, this was just never really my favorite. It's like I think it drags on for way too long, honestly. I think a good amount of time to spend on a Sonic stage is maybe like 1 minute, 2 minutes, maybe even 3 minutes, and this stage is like 5 minutes, dog. Alright, sorry for the edit there, but like I was saying, this is actually a different, game. So Generations and Unleashed there's just some areas in this stage on the Unleashed project where I kinda just don't do very well, because I'm so used to Sonic Unleashed. Because in that game, my boy's boost is not this slow, alright? His rings last longer, his boost is faster. He actually feels so much better to control in Sonic Unleashed. But, I mean, it's not terrible here, it's just a little bit different. But, yeah. There we go, we got through that section now. Oh yeah, we have a gun truck instead of a chaser robot. What in the world? Yeah, so since there's no chaser in this game, they literally just put the gun truck there. Okay. That's cool. And I think they made that section way shorter also. Dang, what a beautiful stage. Especially with the lighting mod too. This looks really nice. Oh! Okay, we got that homing attack though. Alright. Now we're deep into the jungle. Okay, I'm so incredibly happy that I did not just die right there. Yeah, okay, there we go. That was actually fine. Dude, the lighting actually looks... I actually prefer this lighting to the original stage. This looks really good. Dog, yo, what? Oh yeah, his boost is just booty butt ass cheeks weak as hell in this game. I always forget that. I'm like, yo, why is he not, like, why am I getting hit? It's because Sonic is weak as fuck in Generations. Like, it's so weird. I don't know why his air boost was nerfed so hard. It's really fun to use. Like, why would you nerf it? I don't get it. But I'm not Sega, so I would never know. What? No, yo, brother, what? Yo! Why? Why did that happen? Dog. Oh. Oh. Aw, man, what? How did I even miss the shortcut? And I missed the booster ring. Or rainbow ring, whatever you want to call it. And I missed the jump a second ago. Dang, dude, I'm butt. I'm actually ass. And we're almost out of boost, also. You have to be actually joking. What? Yo, this stage is some bullshit. Okay. What the? Okay, I don't know why we have like Eggman springs right there. That's new. Dang, you know, playing some Sonic Generations though, it always makes me just like, I really wish we had another game. Another boost game. Please, Sega. Like, what do we have to do to even get that at this point? You know, I don't blame them, because the best-selling boost game was Sonic Forces, so, like, you know what? You know what? It makes sense why they don't care. But still, I don't know. I feel like a lot of Sonic fans would really love to see an actual, you know, real, like, a boost-style game, like Unleashed and Generations. I would not mind if we had a boost game that was just the boost. I feel like they tried to, like, they added the Werehog and Classic Sonic, and all this stuff to all these boost games, because I think they felt like it wasn't enough, like, to just have boost gameplay. But I would be completely fine with an entire game about boosting. It's such a fun gameplay loop. I don't know. There we go. That was Jungle Joyride. And now we're gonna go ahead and go back into base generations. Alright, but here we are back in base Sonic generations, and let's go ahead and go to... actually, I don't know what stage I want to play. Also, we just have Roger Craig Smith. Roger Craig Smith. God, I cannot talk today. I'm like my brain is melted. I've been playing this game for too long. But let's actually play a short stage because that probably did take a while. Let's do City Escape. We haven't done City Escape on the Unleashed Project series yet, so let's go ahead and get right into that right here. And yeah, I will see if he does have a super form at the end of the stage. I don't think he does, but there's like always a slim chance that he might have one. I was trying to jump off right there. I didn't actually want to take the like power line or whatever it was. But nah, Shadic actually looks pretty damn cool in this game. I have played this mod for Sonic Unleashed. It's basically the same thing. But no, he looks pretty good. I actually do like Shadic as a character a lot. I mean, he's not an official Sonic character. I guess I have to explain who he is to the children that are watching this. But no, Shadic is actually an old Sonic fantasy who is essentially a mixture between Sonic and Shadow. It's basically like Vegito from Dragon Ball. So that's literally all that Shadic is, really. He's just Vegito, Gogeta, whatever you want to, compare him to. He's that. He's a Dragon Ball fusion. Alright, let's see if we have the super form right here. Yo, wait, we actually do! I mean, barely. That's it. I think all they did was add, like, red stripes to the side of Supersonic, but, I guess that's technically a super form. I don't know. But, yeah, that's Super Shadic right there. I actually thought that Super Shadic was supposed to be, like a lot lighter than this, not like this yellow or something, because you know how Super Shadow is really light? I thought it was like that. But no, I guess not. But also, this is a mod, so you never know. And also, no one really can say what Shadic is supposed to be like or look like, because he's not real. He is not a real character, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, yo, what? I wanted to see his animations. Okay, I guess we ran out of rings, but yeah, there we go. That was City Escape with Shadic the Hedgehog, and this actually wraps up the Unleashed Project Let's Play series. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe as well. If you made it this far into the video, just subscribe at this point. Like, why haven't you yet? You made it this far. I mean, just go ahead. Real easy. One click, buddy. One click. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on this series of the Unleashed Project. I don't really plan to revisit it eventually. I mean, I only played this because I kind of just wanted to play the stages on the channel. But yeah, that about wraps one up, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.